Thursday, March 3rd, 2022, episode 379. I'll do something different in this episode. There are some baseball records that I hope will be broken. Obviously, some are untouchable, but you never know. In this crazy world we live in, who would have thought that someone hit 700 homers? Who thought someone would bat 440? Who would think that someone would win 500 games? I'm going to list some records that I hope will be broken one day. I can wish. We'll see. How about this record? I think it can be done. It would be a remarkable feat. There are a lot of players, maybe 25, 30 of them, in the history of baseball, 150 years, that have hit 4 home runs in one game. You know what I hope one day? That I read a box score and a baseball player, I don't care who it is, in the major leagues, hits 5 home runs in one game. Willie Mays came the closest, I believe. He hit 4. He had 4 in one game. And then I think he had a long fly out. He had a fly out. Man, Willie, if you had connected on that 5th at bat, and I believe he was on the on deck circle for another at bat. Oh man, 5 home runs in one game. I hope it happens. This another baseball record that would be remarkable. We know that Joe Dimaggio hit 56 consecutive games. Would you like to see someone do 57 or even 60, even 100 games in a row? Would that be something? That player would be recognized and would make the Hall of Fame. If you could have a 57 game, even a 100 game hitting streak. That one, really hard. I think the 5 home runs is more doable because maybe someone will get 6 at bats in one game, maybe an extra inning game. How about this record? We know that Ty Cobb, 366 career. I like to see someone have a career average of 367 or higher, maybe 370, 375, maybe even a 400 batting average career. That would be really, really hard. We know that Ty Cobb played 3,000 games, so in order for someone to break his record, he'd have to play 3,000 games to make it legitimate, wouldn't you say? I hope the 366 career batting average is broken. Not likely. And not likely on the hitting streak, but I think the home runs. Here's another one. We know that Hugh Duffy batted 440 in one season. That's a record. And he had 500 at-bats, so it's legit. It's not like he had 200 at-bats. He had 500 at-bats. Would you like to see someone break the 440 for one season? Maybe 450? Maybe 500 batting average one season. He'd have to have 500 at-bats. It's not likely. So out of these 4, I think the home runs is most doable. How about this record? Henry Aaron, 755 career homers. I think that can be broken. Why? Let's say you played 20 years and you hit 40 homers. You average 40 homers for 20 years. How many home runs is that? That's 800. Aaron holds the record, 755. But in order to hit 40 homers every single year, you'd have to stay healthy and have the power. Can that be broken? I think that's doable. 800 home runs. I'd like to see that career. How about this record? Ted Williams, 84 games in a row, he reached base. Every game for 84 games, he got on base. I'd like to see that broken. Maybe someone who can do it in 100 straight games. That's doable. How about this record? Consecutive games without a strikeout. Joe Sewell, 1929, went 162 games without striking out. No, I'm sorry. 115 games. What I'm hoping is someone plays 162 games and does not strike out the whole season. Is that doable? Not likely. But Joe Sewell, 115 games in a row. Whoa, I can see that one broken. How about most hits in one game? Johnny Burnett, he's not even in the Hall of Fame. He had 9 hits in an 18-inning game. 9. How about that? I'd like someone to get 10 hits in one game. It'd have to be extra innings, probably 16, 17, 18, 20 innings. 10 hits. You come home, you talk to your parents. Hey, Mom and Dad, I got 10 hits in one game. How about this record? Johnny King, he's not in the Hall of Fame. He had 12 at-bats consecutive with a hit. 12 at-bats in a row, he got a hit. Not an error, not a walk, not hit by the pitch. He got a hit. 12 in a row. I like to see that one broken. Wow. 13 hits in a row would be something. And then number 10, I'm listing 10. I've got another 10, then another 10. How about this one? Consecutive seasons with 200 or more hits. The record is 10. No, let's see. Yeah, the record is 10 seasons in a row by Ichiro Suzuki. 10 seasons in a row, 200 hits. I would like to see someone break that record. Maybe 11, 12, 13, 15 seasons in a row. Every season, you just get 200 hits. All right, I'll list these 10 records that I hope that are broken. 5 home runs in one game, doable. Someone gets 6 at-bats, can do it. He's a power hitter. 100-game hitting streak, not likely. 57-game hitting streak, maybe. But no one's been able to reach it. I mean, the closest has been 44 games in a row by Pete Rose, Willie Keeler. Joe Dimaggio holds the record, 56. I like to see someone break that one. 57-game hitting streak. Career batting average, 367 or higher. Breaking Ty Cobb. Not likely. Batting average of 441 or more in one season. Over 500 bats, you bat 441. Not likely. 800 home runs career, breaking the 755 by Hank Aaron. Doable. 20 years in a row, average 40 homers. Play 25 years, you can average 35 homers. Reaching base, 85 games in a row, breaking Ted Williams' 84-game consecutive reaching base streak. That's doable. Maybe someone can do that one. Consecutive games without a strikeout, 116th game, breaking Joe Sewell, who has 115 in a row. Not likely. Most hits in one game, 10 hits in a game, breaking Joe Sewell's Johnny Burnett's 9 hits in one game. You'd have to be an 18-inning, 20-inning game, and someone would have to have 12 at-bats. Consecutive plate appearances with a hit, 13. I'd like to see that happen. Not likely. But Johnny Kling had 12 in a row. And then number 10, consecutive seasons with 200 or more hits. Ichiro had 10 of them. I'd like to see someone get 11 or 12 in a row. What's the hardest one out of these 10? What do I think would be the hardest to achieve? Oh boy. I think the consecutive game hitting streak is the hardest because nobody's even coming close to Joe Dimaggio's 56. Then I think that the other one would be the 441 batting average, and then another one would be the 367 career batting average. 441 in one season, and then 367 for career. I think the home runs for a career is doable. Reaching base is doable. I think the strikeouts, going consecutive games without a strikeout, 116 games in a row, it's pretty hard. 12 hits in a row, maybe. Hits in a game, maybe. And then the 200 or more hits consecutive seasons, that's pretty hard. All right, I've got 10 more to list after this. So I'll talk to you later. I'm out.